The Mysterious Benedict Society is a new Disney Plus original show, and the first two episodes just dropped this Friday on Disney Plus, and I will be talking about them week to week. Now, I don't know. I do know that this is based on a series of books, or a book from what I know, and I've not read them. First of all, they're children's books. Not necessarily saying because it's a children's book it's bad, but it's like I'm too old. You know, I'm probably not in the target demographic of those books. So, it's not something I grew up on or was ever read as a child. Um, excuse me. But this show was kind of interesting watching this. Uh, I did not have much faith in this show because of it being based on a book. Because, well, the last book adaptation I watched from Disney was called Artemis Fowl, and if you know anything about that movie, it was terrible, just terrible. And I wasn't sure how they were going to handle this, but this show was originally slated to go to Hulu, and then they brought it to Disney Plus instead, which I think makes sense, because this show is kind of that type of show. It follows kids. They're going on an adventure to save the world. And that's what these first two episodes about. The first part is introducing us to these kids, and then the next part is introducing us to the world-shattering event that they're going to have to solve. Which, I enjoyed this show a bit. I can't say I loved it, because there's a lot wrong with these first two episodes. But one thing I do really like about these first two episodes is the style and presentation, the music, the atmosphere. There's a humor to this show that is actually really smart and sophisticated, which I didn't really expect from a Disney Plus original series. But it was actually very good kind of style of humor, kind of a little bit British and stuff. It was really good. But where these episodes falter is the pacing. These episodes are an hour long. Now, most Disney Plus originals range from about 40 to 30 to an hour long, something like that. But, like, I can understand something like Loki, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or WandaVision, or Mandalorian having episodes that long. This show, I cannot understand it. It is just too long. And there are like moments in these episodes I'm just like, why is this here? Where he has to like sharpen a pencil. And it just takes so long to sharpen the pencil. And I get this part of the scene that it was like taking a long time. It was annoying. But like, that could have been cut out of this episode. These needed shorter lengths. They're just long episodes that don't need to be this long. They do not need to be this long. And I think it hurt the show quite a bit because they were so long and when they really didn't need to be. But I think this is going to be an interesting Disney Plus show to see, because maybe if they can, fix the length a little bit as episodes go on, or maybe get the pacing a little bit better, maybe that won't be an issue. And this could be one of the best Disney Plus original series because of how unique it is, because of how different this style is. I mean, this show is very quirky. It has very quirky characters, and the fact that this show deals with children it doesn't hurt it at all, is amazing. You have Kristen Shaw and Tony Hale, which are two great people, and they do really good performances in here, and they add to some of the kind of weirder, exotic, different type of humor. It just really worked, and I hope that this show could pull in the landing and make something really good. But we'll see as I continue to watch this show week to week.